How's it going, everyone? Jay here again with LMR.com. In today's video, we will be highlighting the installation of new carpet in your 94 to 2004 Mustang. The carpet in your car is just like the carpet in your house. Years of embedded dirt, grime, and spills cause wear and tear on your carpet, causing it to look faded and dingy. Replacing the carpet in your Mustang is one of the easiest ways to refresh the overall appearance of your Mustang's interior. ACC is known worldwide for their custom fit and finish when it comes to automotive carpet. ACC carpet will feature an OEM color match option and will feature a UV resistant dye that are used to resist sun fading. These carpets will be pre-molded to your floor pan, providing you years of comfort and reliability down the road. LMR also offers carpets in standard polyback or an upgraded massback configuration. The massback option will provide you with an additional layer of rubberized sound deadening material that will help keep external noises at bay. Let's head over to our 04 GT just to show you how easy this is to install. I do want to note first, these carpets will not be pre-cut. Make sure to have a good utility knife, plenty of razor blades, scissors or shears, a tape measure, and some assorted picks and screwdrivers on hand for this installation. Start off by disassembling the interior. You will need to remove the front seats, the rear seat bottom, sill plates, kick panels, and the center console to begin with. If you need any help removing any of these interior parts I mentioned, check out the links in the description below. Now you can go ahead and remove the old carpet from the car, but do not discard this. Go ahead and unfold the new carpet and work your way around by hand, molding it back into shape. You can take it outside and set it in the sun to help warm up the material. By doing this, it'll help you alleviate as many of the wrinkles as you can from the shipping process. Once you have the carpet inside again, go ahead and lay the new carpet down on a clean work surface. Lay the old carpet on top of the new carpet and try to line up the curves as best as possible. At this time, you can go ahead and start making some of your rough cuts. Take your time here and don't cut away too much of the new carpeting. I chose to start with the center console area first. Once you have your rough cuts made, go ahead and take this time to clean out the floor pan of the car. Vacuum out any loose debris or trash that may have been left behind. Now you can take your new carpet over to the car and make your initial mock-up. Lay the carpet in place over the transmission tunnel and center it up from there. Once you are satisfied with the placement, trim out this area until you are happy with the overall fitment. Make sure you account for the shifter, e-brake handle, and associated wiring in this area. Work your way down from the tunnel to the pedal area and trim away any excess carpeting to make this sit as flush as possible. Do this on both sides and trim all the way to the kick panel area. Once you have completed this, you can now trim along the door sill area on both sides. Moving to the seat track location, start with the front studs. You can fill these out by hand and make a few small X-shaped cuts to allow these to pass through. You can cut away and trim some of this excess material here as well. Using the old carpet as a template again, measure the cutouts for the rear bolt hole locations. Using a pick or a screwdriver, locate the opening on the bottom side of the car where this bolt will go into. Press the pick through this area and through the carpet to know where you should start cutting. Again, make sure to take your time here, make smaller cuts, and progressively make them larger until you are satisfied with your cuts. If your driver's seat is equipped with a power seat track, make sure to make an extra hole in the center and pass the wiring harness through. Also on the driver's side, you can transfer over the old floor mat retaining hook if equipped. You can add this into place if you do not already have one as well. Check out the link in the description for our retaining hook and floor mat selections if you need to replace these. Take a few measurements off the old carpet or lay the floor mat in place to use it as a template. To help locate where the floor mat will sit, I used a pick to center the hook. Make sure the hook is facing the rear of the vehicle when doing this as well. Once you have the main hole cut, you can take quick measurements off the hook base to make the secondary hole. On these cuts, you'll just want to go through the carpet only. The clamp design will not work if you're trying to pass this through the carpet and the jute backing. Once you have this centered, you can snap this into place. One of the last major cuts we will make will be on the seat locks for the rear seat bottom. Fold the carpet up and around where it will sit. You can fill out the bolt hole locations on the lock to know where you need to start cutting it. Make small cuts again and progressively go larger until you are clear of the lock body. Once this is all done, you can do any additional trimming that may be needed when you go back in with your interior components. This will include the bolt locations for your seat belts on the lower A-pillar trim. And for the 1994 to 1998 year models, this will include the bolt hole location for the female buckle on the transmission tunnel. Taking your time is key on this install. I would set aside a full day of work just for the trimming that is involved on this one. If you take your time here, you'll be happy with the overall fitment. I would also like to note that wrinkles on aftermarket carpet are normal. These will eventually work themselves out over time, but the more accurate you are with the install, it will help prevent these in the long run. We hope this video has helped you get a better idea of how to install the carpet on your 94 to 2004 Mustang. This is a fairly involved install, but can make a huge difference in updating your interior. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to keep you up to date with any new tech info we release. As always, make sure to keep it here with the real Mustang enthusiasts at LMR.com.